What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and I want to give you a quick update as to what's been going on. Unfortunately, I've been in hospital having surgery on my leg, which is never fun, but it has put me out of action quite significantly, so I thought today I'd make some videos that aren't crazy hard to produce, something I can do while I'm kind of out of action as I am. I was playing some online games against AFoxyGrampa, who's been learning Dvorah thanks to the patch, and similar, because of the patch, I've been learning some Seeing Double. We played for about 2 hours, and these 4 matches are the final 4 games that we played. By no means are they crazy detailed, and they are by all accounts online games, you know. However, there's stuff to take away and learn from it, new matchups and new changes that I'll go into detail in some live gameplay commentary. Thanks for watching, hopefully you enjoy it, and I'll see you soon. Now, it's already been established after playing these games that I'm not allowed to jump against this character. If I do jump, it's going to be at really unpredictable times because of her down forward 2 being such an amazing anti-air. So right here, this is one of the changes I think that makes Dvorah really, really scary, is the fact that obviously she can amp those ovipositors and be unpunishable, but it creates that weird mind game up close, where if you get hit by something, you're kind of left standing, because obviously the on-hit animation's being changed, where it's easier to jail into highs and stuff now. This matchup in general is played very, very, very far away. We've established the kind of threat that this matchup is all about her long-reaching forward 2, which you can see there, my long-reaching back 3, which I can cancel into a low slide, and now, thanks to the patch, I can amplify that to be -8, and it launches up close, and more importantly, does count as its own separate hit towards that crushing blow for 10 tackles that is otherwise really hard to get. You're noticing here as well that I have the bugs on me. I'm very mindful, and that's why the throw tech happened. I'm very, very mindful of that throw crushing blow that Dvorah now has, which is related to bugs and her crushing blow forward throw. So that's something I'm always, always, always mindful about in a matchup like this. He drops the combo at the end. I'm so weak here, I just try and disrespect anyway. I go for the slide into Amplify because the way I saw it was, slide into Amplify does a lot of damage, and if I'm going to lose the round, I may as well try and tick off that crushing blow requirement and get what I can, essentially. So Foxy's going to create this minefield of bugs and puddles. I'm going to trade because I know that if you look at the top, you notice that I'm doing more damage to him than he's doing to me. My load slide does more damage in general, so on top of ticking off that crushing blow requirement, I'm also able to out-damage him. Catch him with the forward 2, because obviously we're establishing a lot of respect. Foxy sometimes will be trying to stick out a forward 2 of his own. Sometimes, you know, whoever's faster on the trigger will get that there. But this matchup is very, very full screen focused, and it's not fast, you know, unless he's able to get those weird setups now where, you know, if I had bugs on me right now, this would crushing blow into like 30% plus. Thankfully, I guess thankfully being a strong word, I die a little bit slower. But in this position now, yeah, it's just a matter of trying to fight Foxy off me and stick out those slides. You can see how much damage they do. Every time you hit a slide amplify, it's almost like 20% by itself, you know, and that's really, really good for chunking him down. And he's constantly not going to overextend. He sees that I've got Fatal Blow, so he doesn't want to stick out a button. That was just poor timing at the end of the day. And he's going to Fatal Blow because it's guaranteed death. Yeah, I was sticking out some fake buttons to try and bait a teleport. I decide he's going to throw out, you know, maybe he's going to show a lot of respect and I can squeeze out a Ghost Ball. Right as I do that, he sticks out forward 2. So that was me having a little bit too much patience, I suppose, and Foxy just using it against me. This next match is pretty much of the same. It's just a very, very full screen matchup. You're noticing that we're both using our long range buttons pretty much all the time here. Foxy whiffs the grab, and I'm not ready for it, so I can't whiff punish in time. But here's that full screen game once more. Hesitant on the anti-air because, you know, I don't really want to get full jump in. I'd rather just take the block pressure. I'm starting to be a little bit more brave with my teleports, and that's one of the benefits for Seeing Double, is that air teleport. Unfortunately, I dropped my 2-1-2 combo. That is Noob Saibot's best grounded launcher punish when he's in Seeing Double, because you can do 2-1-2, dash in, forward 2-2-1. It's very, very hard, though, to get that. I had a little bit of a footage corruption. Sorry about that. I actually just didn't notice that until now. But so now he's starting to establish pressure with the ovipositors. That's really dangerous because he can stagger that in multiple points. I counter poke him with a Fatal Blow just because I think he's going to press. But yeah, her ability to stagger all these different buttons, you know, 1-2, 1-2-1, which has a gap in it, but you can flawless block, but he can obviously stagger it and go into ovipositors to be safer. This is always that scary moment. He's staying out of range of my low slide. He's going in now trying to bait something out of me. Oh. I forgot I did that. That was him definitely respecting me full screen too much and thinking he's got me conditioned. That teleport existed purely just to show Foxy that, you know, he hasn't got me on a leash, just not so extremely. With some wake up and the back one counter hit, a really dangerous tool for Noob Saibot in Seeing Double. That unbreakable 30% is crazy good. But now this is a scary situation because obviously he's got me near the wall. If I can fight him off to the best I can, it's good, but he's going to go for a full combo here. Breakaway is so important versus Arachnophobia, but she gets so much damage before you have a chance to break that by the time you break, the bulk of her damage is actually already done, and that's one of the scary things. We get a full whiff punish. Technically, I could have gone for a 2-1-2, but I just wanted to keep it nice and guaranteed with the 1-1-3. And that was a very, very standard game, honestly. Foxy just stuck out a few buttons, and I was able to whiff punish him, but for reference, he did actually win the majority of the games that we played here. I'd say it was about, you know, 70-30 to Foxy by the end of it, but these were the last 4 games, so they're the ones that are going up. So the changes to these characters is pretty much the fact that Seeing Double was pretty unchanged except for the slide amplify, and it's made such a huge difference to this character, especially for matchups like this, where if I was Dark Sabbath versus Dvorah, I would essentially get zoned out by this puddle and bug mix-up. And I would get zoned out pretty heavily too, because the Spirit Ball doesn't do huge damage compared to Slide, especially when you amplify it. It is just the fact that I've got the low Slide and amp that lets me contest with this full screen damage. I'm doing a lot of empty jumps in this game too. I'm pretty sure I remember just empty jumping all the time, because if I jump in and it's counter hit, I eat 50%, you know, anti-air combo, thanks to Dvorah's combo ability and Arachnophobia. I get a clean jump in, I just get a good read there. Obviously, if she has a good anti-air, it's not never jump, just jump in situations you get a gut feeling it will work, like maybe he'll press a button. Foxy ready for the conversion there, so definitely a little bit more on the ball with that one. Now, this is quite scary. Her 1-2 game up close combined with the overpositors, which you can make safe. It's very easy for her to stagger that pressure. And thanks to the on-hit animations where she can now jail highs, if I'm holding down in those situations, overpositors like plus 13, I'm pretty sure. So if I'm ducking in these situations and he hits me with that, I essentially get caught by that jailing high and I just get hit again. Making that hard read into a neutral duck point blank is nowhere near as lethal as it once was, because highs can jail and absolutely kill you for it now. But now, yeah, back to that game. Back to this full screen game. Right, you can reactionary air teleport in Seeing Double, which I really like. Misjudged the back one range there. Thought I'd catch him. That can work, but obviously it's very range specific. And I expect him to stagger forward 2-2, so he sticks out overpositors on the end, which again, plus 13, so gives him another free turn. That's safe. He has otherwise sometimes neutral ducked me and down 2'd there before, so that amplified overpositor into grab is a hard read. That doesn't work all the time for sure. Plus 13. I have to just sit there and hold it. Do not expect him to finish the string, so I eat it again. Back 1+3 from max range is harder for her to punish, so I have to try and space that mid quite carefully. You'll notice as well that I'm doing a lot of back 1 into raw slide amp, because my back 1 becomes -8 and still does good damage on block and hit. This is tragic. No. Oh, I didn't dash. I completely forgot to micro dash before I did the down 2. I'm dead now, by the way. That missed down 2 is... I can't even break away, yeah. Foxy doing it well. I could technically break away the jump 3, but obviously Fatal Blows break armor. And, yeah, feels bad, man. Completely messed up. But that's execution errors, man. There's easiest mistake to fix, right? If you drop a combo or you miss a combo, it's obvious what happened there. So if you're looking to improve and reflect, improving your combos is the easiest fix to make. And yeah, this is the final game. This one is... I mean, nothing really changes between these games, just the result. It comes down to these nitty-gritty decision-making. The moment I get within range of my back 3, I'll do it. Foxy hesitated on the anti-air, so I got my free jump in. Misjudges when I'm going to throw a projectile. You know, I mean, it's a read on his part at the end of the day. I'm not going to have the biggest punish in the world, but I will tick off some of those crushing blow requirements. It's the back 1 slide again. Foxy gets a really cool confirm here. Dvorah's faster buttons now, and her ability to hit confirm easier. It really has benefited her greatly. If you catch someone airborne, you can sometimes convert into teleport, so it's, you know, I understand him going for that. But that's what these practice games are for, you know, these long sessions that you get against players. Again, not expecting me to jump. I jumped 3 just in case. Have to sit there and respect. You can see there the back 1 slide, a really good button. Back 1 tackle amp becomes, I think, his strongest mid when you compare its safety. That's unfortunate. I make a wrong read on Fatal Blow from his range, obviously, right as he jumps, but I'm still safe, technically. I get my down 2. He tries to, I assume, maybe duck or something after that, so my back 2 connects. But this is a game of, you know, the second you have this ranged match that we're playing against each other, yeah, with punish there, of course. Misspaces forward 2 by just a little bit. And we've almost exclusively played the entire game at this range. Foxy mustn't have believed in that whiff punish, so he wasn't ready for the amplify. That's normally bad news. Foxy's establishing the mid because, you know, at any moment he could just forward throw and crushing blow me into massive damage. He had been hitting me with that pretty much the entire set. And here comes that game again. You know, it's not huge damage for Dvorah here, but it's jailing highs, where if I duck, making a hard read, I was ducking there too. Because I'm so worried about his grab. Like right here, I'm so scared of his forward throw that I'm trying to get a big payout into making the grab whiff. Foxy knows that, and he's going with these jailing highs instead, which are very low risk, but decent reward to him to maintain this pressure that he's been laying on. Noob Saibot's down 4 are so good. Now they've given it more active frames too. That down 4 is excellent. It's really good anti-air too, and you'll see that in a bit. As Noob Saibot from this health as well, don't worry about throwing out fatal blows from that range, honestly. He's playing a range game against me. So, you know, I can react to any of his projectiles or catch him on startup. He can't really punish me from that range either. So, I will sometimes just throw it out, honestly. We're both waiting for each other to do something. Foxy's waiting for something that he can teleport. I'm waiting for something that I can fatal blow. So, there's a lot of nothing. But we're staying at that effective range, right? He's trying to stay out of the range of my slide. This was just hilarious. I'd completely forgotten he could do that and take that free damage. And Foxy, the jerk bag that he is, waited until it was too late for me to do something about it. But that was well played from him. Definitely well played from him. Neutral crouching these bugs is very important. The more chip damage you can reduce, the better. I generally thought he was going to anti-air, so I thought I'll just jump kick anyway. And if I beat it, I'll get the teleport. He was ready for the anti-air there. And it's rare that someone's ready for an anti-air on their own wake-up. Fortunately for me, he drops the combo there. It's a very rare case of him actually dropping that anti-air combo. He had been hitting me with that the whole set. In that instance, Foxy's kind of caught onto my rhythm too. I was starting the set by throwing out loads of slides on the end of that. And obviously by the end, I was trying to not throw out the slide to maybe squeeze in a down 1 and force a turn. But he was already releasing block when the forward 2-2-1 was blocked. I catch him again. Misjudged the crushing blow requirement, and this is a bit more traditional, I think. He tries to fight back. But from this point, it's my game to lose. You know, I had to really royally mess up to lose that one, and that last play there was just a play on how good the down 4 anti-air is. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed these matches. We played a whole bunch of them. Like I said, these were just the last ones that we played. Once we'd kind of had a bit more of a gauge on how to play the matchup and how to approach our characters. This was just learning, and we're still learning, just like everyone else. You know, Foxy's trying to play a little bit of Dvorah. I'm having a lot of fun with Seeing Double Noob Saibot, so we just played a little bit, and Foxy was cool with me uploading some of these final games. So thank you very much, mate. I appreciate the time, and I appreciate the matches. So thanks for watching, everybody. This is a very, very chill video. I really enjoy making these, but like I said, I've been currently recovering from surgery. So anything I can make that doesn't require a huge amount of focus is going to be a bit more preferred. And it's still content that I'm sure you guys will enjoy because, hey, you don't get to see me play all that often. So hopefully you enjoyed what you saw. Thanks for watching, and take care.